Hello everyone. This story is about a soldier who served in the Vietnam War that he died in 2022. What his gravesite said, according to him, this man lived a very painful, remorseful, sad life after what happened. All right, Gene Simmons, as I said, was a veteran. He served in the Vietnam War. Unfortunately, during when he was in Vietnam, he killed an elderly woman in Vietnam War during that war. And when the war, the war is over, more than 50 years ago, the war ended, right? The man had been fighting about the guilt of killing this elderly woman to the point that on his gravesite, he didn't even put his name, he didn't even write anything about it. The only thing is the apology to the woman he killed in Vietnam War. So you can imagine all he went through all his life thinking about this, to the point that he decided to enshrine the apology on the gravesite. According to the gravesite, it said, in memory of the elderly woman I killed in Vietnam, forgive me, I am sorry. So you see it on the screen. That's exactly. So my feeling is that this man must have gone through hell. And for him, if he died in 2022, probably he lived up to, I don't know his age, probably lived up to 80. So we can imagine this was something that he did when he was in his 20s or 30s, late 20s, early 30s, and then have fight through all this till he died in 2022. So my own thing is that I really wish, if I don't believe in spirits, but if spirits actually exist, I want the elderly woman to finally forgive him. He have gone through a lot. They have suffered enough. There's something that I was discussing with somebody years ago, and the person said that this person is not a Vietnam War veteran. He didn't went, but his dad went. He said that half of what happened to Vietnam during Vietnam War the whole world would never know about it. And the reason is because it is the only war that everybody wants to forget. Both the Americans and the Vietnam, everybody want to forget the war. Nobody want to talk about it anymore. They want to just move on from it. So back to the man that died, I hope the woman forgives him, and then may his soul rest in peace. He have suffered enough. So yeah, that's a quick history about this tombstone. He put the quote on the gravesite with his name underneath it. He never made the gravestone. I guess that's his wish when he was dying. So normally in the gravestone, you would just see the person's name when he lived, from when he lived and when he died. But this one is just a quote of him begging for forgiveness from the woman, the elderly woman he killed in Vietnam War, and then his name on the last. So that's the history behind this. And then as I said, the guilt that he lived through, the mental pain that he went through for decades. I don't think this man lived a fulfilled life. He probably lived his life very sad, depressed, That war was never a war it was a war of ideology. It wasn't a war for something that is just. It was a war of ideology, so anything goes. So as I said, somebody that I know that knows that his dad went to war there, say half of the things the world will never know about it. America have moved on from it, and Vietnam have moved on from it. A war that life expectancy is only 30 minutes. For average soldier, US soldier that went there. So yeah, that's the video, man. If you have a Vietnam War veteran or anybody that went to that war, show them appreciation, and whatever they are going through, I hope God forgive them and give them the strength, to keep pushing. All right, see you guys on the next.